If you are tired of eating the same old boring breakfast, then this segment is for you. You are in the kitchen with Krystal. I am Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness is Not a Game. And today we are making a Southwest sweet potato hash with eggs. So won't you join me in the kitchen, won't you? I like to typically do everything right here for you to show you how quick and easy it is. But I went ahead and shredded up my sweet potato, skinned it, peeled it, that's the word, before we got started. So I'm about to go ahead and finish cutting it up. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna dice this pretty doggone small, because part of why I do in the kitchen with Krystal is to give you all recipes that are quick and easy, because so many people say that they don't like to cook, it takes forever, they don't know what to make. So my goal is to show you how you can still have something that's really good, that tastes good, and it's still good for you, right? It's a healthier version, and it doesn't take forever. So one of the things I like to do, y'all, this sweet potato was good. That was part of the reason why I peeled it. Oh, I don't know why that word is escaping me today. Beforehand, it took me a minute to peel it. And I'm actually not going to use the entire sweet potato. I'm going to save half of it and do something else with it later. But I peeled it early, just so we can go ahead and get into it. But one of the things I like to do to make sure that you can finish quickly, cooking quickly, especially with potatoes, is to cut it really small. Especially sweet potatoes, they are so dense. So I'm making them really, really small to make it easy to cook. The smaller they are, the quicker that they cook, right? So actually what I'm gonna go ahead and start doing is to heat up my pan. And you can use some oil to cook them in, but because I'm also always trying to give y'all ways that you can save calories and save fat, I'm actually going to just use a non-stick cooking spray. And actually, I poured on my canola. I think for a little added flavor, let's add a little butter spray instead. So I'm going to spray down my pan. Let that start heating up, right, as I continue to dice my sweet potatoes nice and small. I'm just going to eyeball it, depending on how many people you're cooking for, how many servings you're making, because that's also another one of my favorite tips when it comes to meal prep. And that's the whole reason why I do this segment, is to show you that meal prep does not have to be difficult. It does not have to be drastic. It does not have to be all that you see on the social medias where it's there are 21 meals made and 14 snacks. You don't have to do all of that. You just want to be prepared for a future meal. So one of my favorite tips for that is just for you to go ahead and prep and cook more when you do cook, right? So instead of feeling like you have to make all of these different meals, you can just make a little bit more of the same meal, and then you can have some more later, right? Oh, this potato big. I'm not gonna have to use a lot at all. I like that. I like that a lot. And also what I'm doing too is making sure that I have a pan that's big enough for all of the potatoes to cook evenly, because and spread out, because that's another thing that people will do. They'll try to crowd way too much in a small pan, and that makes it difficult for it to cook too. Boy, this potato is thick. My knife good. Knife good. Whoa, this potato real. All right, so I'm just dicing these up, and then what we're gonna do is go ahead. Let me get this out of the way. So I'm gonna save that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it for later, but I will, and I shall. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide these in the pan. Yeah, that's a nice amount of potato. That didn't cut all the way. Trying to get it all small so it'll cook. All right, there we go. So another thing that I'm a firm believer in is cooking, and seasoning at every step. So since we're doing this a Southwest version, what I'm going to use is my Southwest seasoning, homemade seasoning. If you have the In the Kitchen with Krystal cookbook, it is in the back of the seasoning list, the taco and fajita seasoning. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on there, get that seasoning up on those potatoes. on those taters. Mix them. Oh, that smells good already. That's a shame how excited I get. Oh, food. All right. So I got those seasoned, spread out along the bottom of the pan. And what I'm also going to do to help speed up the cooking is put my lid on there just to trap that heat in there to help the potatoes cook a little bit faster. All right, so what else are we going to put in our Southwest bowl? Well, our hash. First, we're going to use a little onion, and we're also going to use some pepper. So while those are cooking, I am going to go ahead and range off my peppers. We're going to cut these up. I love, like I almost sauteed them and made them fajita style. That's something else you can do. So like if you wanted to make it a hash to where you're basically stacking, right? Because we are going to mix up the bowl, but I'm just deciding to do it as a one pot for the most part. Well, it might be a whole one pot depending on how much space is left in there. But I like to just do it as a one pot instead of feeling like you have to don't mind me. Have to do so many other things. Just put it all in one pot. All right. You can take the seeds out if you want. I am going to take them out for this one. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Might be a little hot. What we don't want them to do is burn. We just want them to get that heat so they can start cooking down. All right. So I'm not going, since the peppers are thinner and cook faster than potatoes, just to sort of make these into little chunks. You can use the peppers you like. I have a little orange, a little green, homemade peppers. The homegrown, I should say. They already made enough and other this is, let me check on this. It's making noise. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make sure they won't stick into the bottom of the pan. Good grief, this smells good. Oh, MG. Oh my days. All right, yeah, let them do their thing. Let them cook. All right, so I'm chopping up my peppers because they don't have to cook all the way down. So I'm gonna add these peppers and the onion in there. Again, it's about cooking your flavors all the way through, all the time, baby, because that's where a lot of people I was gonna say struggle, but I'm gonna say mess up, that they try to add season at the end and expect it to taste right. No, man, you gotta add it all in at the same time. I'm trying to see if I'm on another orange pepper. I think I'm gonna go with this little light green. I've never had that before. Let me know, have you ever had pepper this color? Let me know. You might have to taste it. I should have kept it a while ago to see what the difference is in the flavor profile. But those sound, I would tell you the potatoes seem to be cooking very well just from what I can hear. I'm about to say her, go back to mine. He's St. Louis dialogue. I'm about to taste on these peppers. Let's see about it. That color kick. Ooh. Okay then. Oh, that's a yellow jalapeno. Oh, I'm excited now. Wait a minute. All right, let me get ready. Put this onion in here. Yeah, baby. Oh, shoot. Now, this is the thing, too. Let me know if you're typically a sweet or savory breakfast person. And that's part of why I want to do this too, because I feel like this sort of blends a little bit of it because there's sweet potatoes, right? So you get a little sweetness without feeling the need to mix pancakes and have syrup or cereal and all that good stuff, right? I'm getting the natural sweetness from the sweet potatoes that also add a lot of fiber. You get complex carbs, so they'll give you energy, sustainable energy throughout the day. But I love the fact that this has a little kick to it, because spices are really good for your metabolism anyway, right? So, yeah, I am here for it. You get a little sweet and a little spicy? Yes, please. Yes, please. I am here for it. So I'm just going to put some peppers. Let's see how, and I love a sauteed onion, baby. Look, let's get into this one. I'm getting excited. I hope you're excited like I am. 'Cause I definitely am excited. Now hear these peppers cooking. I may have only needed one slice of that. Maybe. Let's throw this all in the pan with the potato. Woo! See that? Ow! Potatoes are cooking down. So now we're gonna add our peppers to it, peppers and onions. And what we're gonna do this for now to add a y'all, this so pretty. What we're gonna do to add a little more flavor, but I already put a little bit of the fajita and taco seasoning in here. We're gonna add a little garlic. Let's slide that to the side. Then we're gonna get us a spoon and get us some minced garlic. You can cut your own garlic if you want to, but again, the goal of in the kitchen is to help you have quick meals where you don't have to do all that extra. We're gonna go ahead and use the rest of this. Oh, that smells good. But let me know if you're a garlic lover like I am. I don't know anybody who doesn't do garlic. I'm going to go ahead and stir this all around. Get all these flavors up in here. I'm going to add a little more of my taco and fajita seasoning. I don't want a lot. Okay, y'all want to see how pretty this is? Let me know. Look at this. Look at all those colors. Oh. Look. And that's what we want for more reasons than one. Oh, so I was going to add a little more of this. For more reasons than one. One, what happens is that when we are satisfying all of our senses, see how I keep dancing every time I say it smells good, but we want it to taste good. I love the way it sounds, right? The texture of when we eat it. Of course, we want it to taste good too. But when we see all of you satisfied by how it looks, it's exciting to us. We're not supposed to eat bland one color foods. We're not. And with your vegetables, especially your fruit and your vegetables, your produce, you want to make sure that you are getting them at their peak. Like the more colorful they are, the more nutrients they have. All right. So we did all of that. Now, since it's Southwest, you know what else we got to add? Well, I'm sorry, I did a sip. Did you take a sip with me? Type cheers if you're taking your sip. Now what we're going to do, we're also going to add some black beans. Get you some extra fiber with that. See how I'm saying? This is going to be such a hearty meal that's going to keep you full throughout the day. You're reducing all those extra bad fats that you might typically eat on a regular day, right? Ooh, yeah. So this is just going to be good. Dump these, and what I'm doing is we're going to rinse these off. So I'm dumping my black beans into a strainer, and then I'm going to rinse them off so we get all the extra sediment off. Just having good, clean beans. So let's rinse this off. Let me know if you are excited for as much as I am. Oh, also, hey, if you're here watching Fake Cave, I'm Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness 90 Gang. Let me know where you're watching from, too. Oh, and did you subscribe to the YouTube page yet? You should have. If not, why not? What are we doing? All right, let these strain a little bit. And we're going to toss these in here with the potatoes and stuff. Now, the cool thing about the beans is that actually I'm going to let those cook a little bit longer before I do that, because you really don't have to cook the beans. With the beans, you're basically just warming them through. But I want those to cook a little bit longer. And what we're going to do in the meantime is that we're going to start getting ready with what we're going to top it with, right? So actually, I'm going to do the toppings and the eggs, because I said it's the Southwest hash with eggs. You can choose whatever you want to put on it, right? I'm gonna add a little cheese. Now make sure that if you add cheese, it's a little cheese. Try to find like a part skim, low fat, or something like that. I just had the regular today, but make the better decisions as you can. So what I am gonna prep though is my cilantro, and I think I'm gonna put a little avocado on there because when do we ever turn down an opportunity to eat avocado? Never, never, never. When it comes to avocado, I don't turn down nothing but my collar. Look, at my cilantro. I think I'm gonna put some salsa on it. I think I might make a couple of them just to see the different flavor combinations that I like. But you do you, boo boo. Tell me what you're gonna put on yours. So it's almost like a Southwest. Whether you're looking at it like a fajita, like a taco, or whatever. Yeah, this smells. I keep telling, who is inventing the technology to be able to smell through the TV and through the computer? Because y'all should be able to smell this. It's almost unfair that you can't smell it. Like this is it. This is it. Yeah, baby. Let me go ahead and get my cilantro chopped up, and I decided to wait on the eggs because eggs don't take long to cook at all. And I don't like overcooked eggs. I'm just gonna chop up my parsley, wart, cilantro. Chop up my cilantro, put that to the side. Go ahead and get my. I think I might do the avocado last. I'm so bougie when it comes to my avocado, baby. I need it to come out the way I want it to come out, like fresh right there and there. So yeah, we are solid. Just go ahead and get on these doggone eggs. God, this is cooking so doggone fast. I am here for it. I am here for it. So if anyone is enjoying, we're making a sweet potato hash with eggs for breakfast to give you something else to eat for breakfast, right? Other than the regular bland, boring foods you would typically eat. So instead of just having bacon and eggs and pancakes and stuff, let's mix it on up a little bit. So I diced up a sweet potato, seasoned it up with some Southwest seasoning. I use non-cooking spray to add some lubrication to the pan. You can use a little oil if you want to. Got that going. Then I diced up some peppers. Found up one of them is a jalapeno, so you got a jalapeno, a bell pepper, and an orange pepper. Put that in there with some onion, a little bit more of the Southwest seasoning, and some garlic, and I'm letting it do its thing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and make our egg. Now you can decide how you want to make your egg, and that's why I said I think I might do a couple, right? Because why not? Well, actually, I don't feel like wasting food. What I'm not about to do is waste my food. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make mine like a I think I'm gonna do, what do they call it? Not over easy. I think I'm a fried medium, because I'm not fried hard, but I think for the aesthetics of it, I think I just want to slide the egg on top. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'm gonna get this pan good and warm. Give me eggs, give whatever. See, now if you want to be fancy, add a little extra flavor, then what you can do is just sprinkle a little bit of the taco seasoning on top of it to give your eggs a little more seasoning, or you can just use your regular salt and pepper. I'm trying to decide exactly how I want it. You tell me, what should I put on there? What should I put on there? I haven't decided yet. Let me tell y'all, I keep telling y'all, look, I ain't no chef. I'm just a chick who loves food. So I get excited about cooking because I feel like you can play around with it and make it whatever you want. And it's fun to call an audible because since we're talking about our senses, sometimes your senses like, your taste buds say, no, let's try this. And those are some of the best meals when you call that audible and say, I'm going to put something else on there instead. All right? So I'm letting this pan heat up because I am going to fry my egg. It's like what my friend said all the time. It's not. I think she's not over. I think she calls it over hard or something. I don't know, but I know I just want a little fried egg on here, so I'm letting this get nice and warm before I put it in here. So that because I don't like my egg get to sliding all around the pan. I like it to stay condensed. But I am so here for hearing this cook right here, and it smells so doggone good. So doggone good. All right, go ahead and get this egg on here. Well, in here. Okay, I'll allow it. And I tell you what else, what I do. I like, I'm one of those people, you tell me if you're the same. I like to taste everything in every bite. That includes my yolk. So I actually sort of like break the yolk so it can spread through. So I don't want to, there you go, I don't just want to eat the egg white. So it's still going to be, whatever this is, fried a little bit, but we're going to get that yolk in with it without having to scramble it. There we go. Get on up in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Actually, nope. Add a table blend. The table blend has pepper in it. I love the table blend because it adds a little, child up in the wrong side. I'm about to pour it. You need that. But it adds the peppery kick with a little more kick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy, isn't that pretty? That's pretty. The potatoes are doing their thing. I can hear them. Just letting them cook. Again, potatoes, that's why I put those in. We put those in early, and that's why I put the top on there too, to keep that temperature in there, that heat, so that it can like work its way through and cook the potatoes a little bit faster. Now, if you want to just keep playing around with it and not do that, you can. But if you're one of those people, let me know if this is you, if I'm talking to you, where you don't like to cook because you feel like it takes too much time. That's one of my tricks. So I cut the potatoes really small so that it doesn't have to cook as much at the same time, right? But then put the top on there helps me cook faster. All right. And I should have grabbed my spatula. That's what I should have done. But guess what? We're going to make it do what it do. And you know what? Back in the day when I was younger, I used to be fancy. I used to flip eggs and pancakes and stuff. That's when we didn't have no fear. I got fear now. I don't flip it. And I was just sitting there like, if I was fancy, I'd just flip that thing. I got fear in me. All right, so I turn the heat off on that and letting that egg finish cooking on the side. Potatoes and peppers and onions. Get my fork. They look a little cooked. Like it's ready, but I just want to make sure before we dive in. Judge me. Oh, yeah. Get one of these potatoes to see. Let's see about it. Perfection. Gotta look crisp without being soggy. Yeah. Or being too hot. Oh, come on, girlie. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, and I taste a little kick. See, this is how I like to start my day. Look, I don't need all the pancakes. Even when I do make pancakes, I rarely use syrup. I don't like real sweet stuff, but I like a little savory, a little spicy. Make sure I'm getting peppers, peppers, onions, potatoes. Look at that. Ooh, I'm gonna let y'all see in a second. Hold on. Hold your horses. Here it comes. I gotta get a little bit of everything. Put my egg on top. Ooh. And then, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little cheese. You heard me say little. Now be doing the most with y'all cheese. Because it's not cheese that you have to give up. You don't have to give up anything to lose weight. Just a matter of how you eat it, how much you eat it. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna want no sauce on this. Then I'm gonna sprinkle my cilantro on here. Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh. See that? Easy peasy and beautiful. So we have our sweet potatoes, our peppers, some jalapenos I know I had, some onion. Then I just made a little egg. I don't know how you want to say I cooked that egg. I just cooked it. Oh, that cilantro is coming through. Look. Where's my fork? Oh, sprinkled it with a little cheese. Get a little bit of everything. All right, I got mine. Oh, come on, cheese. Y'all see that cheese? Cheese, potato, a little more potato. Oh, that's a bell pepper. That's the orange pepper. Okay, potato. Then I want one of them. There we go. The jalapeno, because I want the little kick. Little onion. There we go. Let's taste it. Mmm. Like I'm tasting everything all at once. Oh, the sweetness of the potato. I didn't put a lot of cheese on there, but I could taste the creaminess of the cheese. Got the little kick of the pepper. Wait a minute. You know, you gotta make sure it's not a fluke, so you gotta do it again. Look. Get some. Make sure I get some cilantro. Look. So that right there is an amazing brunch meal with a little mimosa, champagne, whatever. But it's so light and filling at the same time. I didn't put the black beans in there. That's all right. I'll do it next time. It don't even need the black beans. I'm gonna try next time. But yeah. Let me see. Let me sprinkle a few beans in here. Cause I was like, something missing, but it don't matter. Let me sprinkle a few of them in here. Cause I look, it didn't even need it, but the beans are adding that extra fiber and texture. Come on, let me get a bang of 3. Some sweet potato. Look, I'm looking for them jalapenos. That hot pepper, baby. Look, get my cilantro. Look, I want it all. There we go. Give me a hearty one this time. Look, let's see. Beans are a nice addition, but if you're not a bean person, you don't need them. So that was good as was. So, you're looking for something new, something different that's hearty, that's flavorful, has a little kick, a little savory, and a little sweet to start your day out. Make sure you try this. When you try it, make sure that said if you want to add. Oh, I didn't even add no avocado. Look, step your game up if you want to. Avocado, salsa, whatever. Maybe a little Greek yogurt, act like it's sour cream. But that is good. That's good. You see, I don't even want to mess with it because sometimes we can do too much, right? Add too much. But yeah, when you try it, and you should, make sure you tag me. Tag Fitness is Not a Game, so I can see how you made yours and what you thought about it. So, this has been In the Kitchen with Krystal. I am Krystal Taylor, and I enjoyed making this Southwest sweet potato hash with egg with you today. Hope I see you in my next segment. And remember, if you have to go outside, please be safe because I just want you healthy. I want you happy, and I want you here. And I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye.